going. I don't right now.
No. All right. It is time to unofficially kick off the start of the 2026 MLB season with the week of Twinsfest that features Caravan and going to Twinsfest and getting some autographs and meeting the players. So throughout this video, you guys will get to see my week of everything I got to do, from meeting some of the star players on the team, getting autographs, and just some cool sights and scenes around Target Field. Hopefully you guys enjoy though. We're going to get right into this video, picking things off at Caravan in Mankato, Minnesota. So I just went to the Minnesota Twins Caravan stop in Mankato, Minnesota. They had Luke Keyshaw, Alan Roden, and Glenn Perkins there. Decided to make the drive down there, check it out for a little half-day trip right there, and was able to get a decent amount of autographs. I got 20 cards signed. I did have some help, so doubled up on a couple of these guys here, but still really great turnaround on this. And I'm going to show you guys the videos of the players signing as well as the cards that I got signed right now. But just want to say, overall, it was a decent stop. Not as organized as there's been in the past, but still thought that it was a pretty good stop and definitely worth the hour-and-a-half drive down there from the cities. So now let's show you guys everything that we got signed in this stop. So starting off our recap right here, we have Alan Roden, who officially has Twins cards as of a couple months ago when Topps Chrome Update came out. Got him on a couple Twins cards right here. Got him on the Refractor Rookie. Thought that turned out great with the paint pen. And then the second one I got was the Ray Wave Rookie right here. Signed that in the paint pen as well. He has a great autograph, and those came out amazing. I was very happy with those. And he was pretty cool, very, very personable, and I was very happy to get those ones done. Awesome. Can I get you to use that pen too? Awesome, thank you.
For a while, man. I appreciate you signing them.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And thank you. Appreciate that, man. Awesome, thank you. And then up next from the alumni side of things, actually, we have, I believe, 6 different cards from Glenn Perkins. Been working on his Heritage run for a while. Pen kind of died on that one, but 61 Heritage right here. Had a Ginter signed by him that I wanted for a while. 1960 Topps Heritage. I love that card. 64 Topps Heritage right here. Just a classic design. One of my favorites. 67 Topps Heritage. Awesome card. Love that you can see Target Field in the background. You got the bleachers, the foul pole of Target Field. Just cool getting a save at home right there. And then finally, the last card that I got signed was a 56 Topps Chrome Heritage. This is the Chrome numbered out of 1956 right there. So that turned out great, but pretty cool to get 6 out of Perkins for the collection. Always love getting those guys that I watched up playing, so nice to add those to the collection, and none of these will be for sale.
How'd you sign this last year?
You had me worried, Alan.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Glenn.
This one, when you first came up, I think you got it. I know. Can you move? Yeah, and then you got hurt today.
Look at all these kids in those Snapchat.
Awesome, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Tough to get you.
And now for the main reason that most people went there, including myself. Luke Keyshaw was there, and I was kind of optimistic, hoping he'd sign a lot of stuff, but didn't really know, so it really was a gamble going out there making an hour-and-a-half drive, but he made it well worth it. He hit 4 out of 8 for me and 8 out of 8 for my dad, who was there helping with me, but still really cool. Got him on a Topps Chrome Rookie right here, the 1990 35th anniversary from Update, one of the holiday rookies right here. And then I got some fullies on these with the full autograph. As you can see, here's the LK, there's the full L Keyshaw. I was able to get him on the Bowman Red Rookie right there. 2 Topps Chrome, so we got 3 total Topps Chrome. And then just some random rookie inserts and rookies. Another one of those 1990, a Holiday Glitter, and then my personal favorite, the gold Bowman first paper right here. Not like a crazy big card, but still pretty cool to get that one done. This one I graded, it got a PSA 8, so I cracked out, decided to get it signed, and I like it a lot more now than I did before. I'll tell you that for sure. Thank you, Luke. However many you have time for is cool. Just get that one for kiddo. Thank you.
I loved it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, so we made it to Target Field. It is miserably cold out right now, but we're gonna walk in here, try to get in quick, and we will be getting Joe Mauer before we know it, so I'll update you guys in just a second. Well, I don't know how we did it, but we were somehow the first people in line for the Joe Mauer autograph session, so check out how this whole interaction went down. Is it go time? Awesome.
We're set.
Awesome. How's it going, Joe? Good. How are you? Can I get you to go, like, kind of right up here at that same slant as Justin and Harmon? I'm gonna try to get all the MVPs on that. Awesome. Yeah, just got to get Rod and some. I'll find a way to add a Zoilo cut at some point. But yeah, appreciate that, Joe. Very cool, yeah. So as you can see there, I added Joe Mauer to my sheet that featured Justin Morneau and Harmon Killebrew signatures already. And with the goal with this is to add all 5 Minnesota Twins players who've won an MVP. Check out this signature sheet right here. It's just so cool, and the signatures came out awesome. Just need to add Rod Carew now. And since I got through the Joe Mauer line so quick, I had enough time to go through a second line, so I figured for $35, why not go try Matt Wallner and one of the top 10 prospects in baseball, Walker Jenkins. How's it going, Matt?
Good, how are you?
Good, how about you? Awesome, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, how's it going, Walker? Good.
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Awesome, appreciate that, man. Thank you.
What's up?
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And I had a pretty funny interaction with Walker, as you could see there. He thought that I said something to him. I was just saying thank you, and he looked super confused. That was just pretty funny. But both cards turned out amazing, and that was actually my first time ever getting Matt Wallner's autograph, so I was super happy with that. After those first 2 signing sessions and a little bit of wandering around Target Field, I headed over to the Truly on Deck to check out what Clyde Deppner, the curator, had to talk about, and just took a little bit of a break for lunch, as you can see here. And from there, it was just time to get autographs at the stage and watch some of the guys on the stage throughout the rest of the day. So enjoy this little montage I'm going to put together of all the guys signing autographs and my interaction with a lot of them. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hey Josh, do you have a sec to sign one card? Awesome, appreciate you, man. Excited to have you in Minnesota this year.
Thank you.
And hit some bombs onto the plaza. Oh, we can give you that.
I don't know if
Oh, shoot, don't want that one. Awesome. Appreciate that, Josh.
Awesome. Did you take a different approach physically to what you want to do with
Thank you,
your
Trevor.
body? Not just for the injuries, but to be the more athletic Royce that you want to be, because maybe Derek is going to take the approach that Rocco did.
Thanks for stopping. Always love to see you back in Minnesota.
Why is this year? Why do you have
Hey, Dick. Do you have second to sign one? Awesome. Appreciate that.
what's caused that?
on the card?
Yeah, on the card would be great.
Just the way I feel, feeling the offseason, feeling great, feeling like I can run, move fast again.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Congrats on the Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
Especially towards the end.
I don't know if you remember me. But
Yeah, I do.
that's what I was like. I remember her.
I'm looking real quick, but I definitely do.
I know. You're like, why is this guy
Appreciate
know
it.
my
Thank
name?
I know you know me if you know my name.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. And I had ran into Royce Lewis earlier in the hallway, earlier in the day, but he didn't have time to sign right there, as you'll see from this clip right here. But later in the day, he had time, and he made sure to sign for every single person. As always, just an absolute class act from Royce.
How you doing? I don't right now.
No? All right.
Yeah. That's all we do this off season. No baseball, so.
Awesome. Appreciate that, Royce. Yeah, thank you. I'm officially back from Twinsfest, and I've got some thoughts on it, some good, some bad, a little bit of everything, but overall the autographs were down this year. I only got 17 total autographs on Twinsfest Signature Saturday this year, which if you guys remember from past years, I usually get somewhere between like 60 and 150 cards signed, so definitely a terrible numbers year. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the players, I think I counted like 13 or 14 total players canceled the day before or the day of, and there's a lot of things going on around with the weather and the massive storms in the south. You got ice and all that bullshit here, so a lot of stuff that didn't really work for us in our favor, but still we made the most of it. We had a good time, bought some cool stuff, but let's get right into it, I guess. I'll show you guys the autographs. But one thing I did notice was that the players didn't seem as willing to sign this year. And I know I'm an adult. I should just be paying for the autographs. But they denied so many kids I saw in the hallways too. There were so many times. I was actually kind of shocked because Josh Bell denied a kid one-on-one in the hallway. And then I walked up to him about a minute later and he signed for me. So that was just kind of weird. But overall, the players were kind of what you'd expect from the players on a lower kind of tier team, bottom of the barrel team. So I was pleasantly surprised with some of the guys I got, but was a little bit bummed. I didn't get Pablo Lopez, never saw him. I really wanted Grady Sizemore, hoping to run into him in the hallways to get him for free. Never saw him, but let's get into it, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I picked up through the Signature Saturday with the 17 total cards. Let's do it. So here is our stack of cards that we got signed, and as you can see, it is a pretty thin stack this year. We'll get right into it right here. We'll just go one at a time. Starting off, you guys already saw this one in the video, but was able to get Matt Wallner on a Topps Platinum Anniversary rookie 1954 style. I've actually never gotten him before, and I love his autograph, so happy to get that one done. And following that, in that same autograph line for 35 bucks, I was able to get Walker Jenkins right here. So that's a really cool one on the Kaboom. I actually got one of these signed last year as well, and I just love how they look. So had to run it back and get another one this year. And speaking of prospects on Kabooms, one of the biggest disappointments for me this year was actually one of the guys that didn't show up was Kalen Culpepper, because I had some really amazing unlicensed cards for him. Now, I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, but I love Prism Gold. I know it's unlicensed. I thought that was a really cool card that I had for him, so I was really hoping to get that signed. And then I bought not one, but two Kabooms for him too. I'm very, very optimistic with what Kalen can do, and kind of our weaker middle infield. I think we're going to see him in the 2026 season. So was really hoping to get those done, but hopefully if I'm able to make a trip to spring training this year, I'll get all three of these done on the back fields, or if not, the main fields if he's going to be with the big league clubs. So going to hold on to those for a little bit, see if I can get those signed at some point. But now on to the rest of this stuff. Joe Mauer. I actually went through this line with my dad, and I had him get this one for me. So I had this for a while. The Meaningful Materials jersey card with the photo from his last game. Just an absolute beautiful card, and it's just like the set suggests. This is a museum quality piece. Just awesome design of the card. Pairing it with an in-person autograph looks even better, but I should have probably went paint pen. Didn't really think that one through, but never going to complain getting Joe for 75 bucks. So paid 75 for that and got that one done. Charlie Soto is up next here on this select gold numbered out of 10. I picked this one up on eBay pretty cheap before Twinsfest. I think I paid like $6 for this one. So decided just to get it signed. Decent looking card. Still pretty cool. Don't know if I'll keep that one or not, but I think Charlie's a guy that in a couple of years you'll probably see him up with the big club. Next up, Royce. You saw in the video that I got 2 cards signed by him. This is a card I've been holding for so long because I've been wanting to get it in paint pen, and I finally got it done. Turned out amazing. Those sapphires in paint pen look amazing, like I said. And then tearing it with a 2025 Topps player worn memorabilia, Major League material right here of Royce. Just thought it was a cool kind of card. So nice little pairing of those two, and very happy to get those, as Royce is probably my favorite current Twin. Josh Bell right here. You guys saw him in the video. Signed this Allen and Ginter rookie, and I just love this one. Allen and Ginter and Heritage are 2 of my favorite sets to get signed for baseball, so loved getting that one signed, and he's pretty cool. I've actually never gotten him before, so that was nice. Up next, we got Trevor Plouffe on a Ginter right here. Another one, just Ginters look good signed. They always are going to kind of, I don't even know what to say. They just always look good signed, I guess. This one right here is a 2016 Ginter, so this is last year on the Twins before he went to the A's. And then my third and final Ginter of the day that I got signed is this Minnie and Paul, signed by now Minnesota Twins Hall of Famer Dick Bramer, radio voice of the Twins for over 4 decades. So super cool card right there. Love to get that one signed. And you guys know that I love my Hall of Fame Twins, so that is one that's going to be with me forever. And then Plouffe signed this one, rookie card. I've got a couple of these signed already, but just had it laying around in a box. Figured might as well get it done. So that one is that right there. And then as we finish up with the last couple cards here, not Trevor Rogers, his brother, Taylor Rogers, signed a Ginter with the 1970 style right here. Awesome card. His autograph's not the greatest, but still, always cool to get him. I only got him like once or twice on his first stint with the Twins, so nice to get that one done. One of my kind of favorite guys I've been watching from the sideline and kind of been, I don't know if I'm going to call him a favorite player yet, but slowly becoming a favorite of mine, Travis Adams. He gave me his game used hat last year, so kind of got to root for him now. I was able to get him on a collegiate prism green pulsar. I just thought it was kind of a cool card with the match of his uniform from college, so nice one right there. Matt Wallner right here. Had a buddy go through the line with me who had nothing for Wallner, so I had him get this one signed. Refractor first Bowman, just an absolute cool card. And Wallner's another one of those guys. I think he's either going to have a great season and probably hit like 25 homers, bat like 230, 240, or he's just going to kind of fizzle out and he'll be gone at the trade deadline. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that. And the dud moment of the day, I forgot to prep the card, gave it to Luke Keyshaw, and it bubbled as you can see. So you know, it's still a key shawl. A key shawl is a key shawl, and this will be going to PSA because I think he's going to be an absolute stud this year. But that is not the best of situations right there to have that one bubble in. And then I got one more out of Walker right here, just a first Bowman Chrome, nothing crazy. Just figured for 35 bucks, I'll go through the line, get this one signed, and probably just flip it just to pay for the Kaboom so I can keep the Kaboom. So that's a nice one right there. And then to finish it out, the last item that I got, you guys have seen this throughout the video, but we have a sheet here that now has Harmon Killebrew, Justin Morneau, and most recently, Joe Mauer. So that is the sheet that I've been working on. We need to add Rod Carew and Zoilo Versailles. The problem with Zoilo is he died in the 1990s, so that will be impossible to get. But I have an actual sheet of this from the exact same collection that this one came from, so it's the exact same size paper and stuff that has a signature in it. So I'm actually debating cutting it and pasting it here because there was like a random dude's signature here that I kind of was able to get rid of. You can kind of still see it, but I'm considering if we cover that up there and then we pay to get Rod Carew right here. I think that would be so cool though. If not, I may just have Rod go right here and then just leave it as is. But would love to know your guys' take in the comments if you think I should cut the signature or just leave it as is and add only Rod Carew. But overall, a pretty fun weekend at Twinsfest, and I'm very much so looking forward to the home opener on April 3rd. It cannot come quick enough. We need some baseball here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like. It helps me a ton. It helps push the video out into the algorithm. But overall, thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.